Okay.
Once the validation is done, we can bring the data from data hub to Spoke module, sir.
Okay. How we bring from data hub to spoke model? Is there any procedure we have?
Yes, sir. See, by using Anaplan Connect,
Data hub to data hub to data model, not Anaplan connect means okay. That is not Anaplan connect. We should say files. By model to model, you should say. By Anaplan connect means it will goes to another data importing method. Anaplan connect. It will become different then. By model to model import, we can pull from the data hub to other model. Is it clear? We should
yes, sir.
Anaplan connect means it will goes for other thing then.
Yes, yes, got it. Understood, sir.
So model to model import process, we can pull data from the data hub to our other models, spoke models. But if I see your response, so major candidates response, so I am not getting interest to teach here. What is the problem going on for everyone? I am not getting. I am asking daily updates everyone, and prepare some notes whatever we are sharing, videos, notes, but I am not getting any updates from anyone. What is the problem? I am not getting. Try to do something here. Give mock interviews in daytime. There are some candidates sharing messages in our mock interview group, and whatever we are trying, that that topics also prepare notes and share. So it will what happen if you prepare very well, and if you follow my instruction, I will get more interest, and I will explain the more things whatever we are expecting. So if candidates feel nervous or otherwise, candidates will not get any give a proper response whenever we are giving some instruction. What happened? We lose confidence, and we whatever the things we want to explain, instead of telling 10 points, we cover only 5 to 6 points and we close. So that is the thing. So we should show more interest here. Well, the time of learning, it will be helpful for even trainer. So that is the thing. Otherwise what happened? So you most of the time I think people this thing listen on the base of listeners only, whatever the speeches will give, so in their mind will get new ideas. That is the thing. So you try to implement the things and work hard, and it will be helpful for everyone. Don't waste your time, and put more concentration. That's it. And whatever the we are giving instructions, I am asking to give provide instructions, prepare notes and everything. That will helpful for each and everyone. So that is the thing. For to learn you, your purpose only I am giving instructions. Is it clear? Daily I am asking instruction these things, but I am not getting any updates. Is it clear? Can I can I daily ask updates from everyone, or will you provide without asking?
Possibly
Yes.
will provide daily.
Please try to keep mute, Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman, keep mute. Okay, fine. We can see here. So validating the data hub. You can see how we can do the validate the data hub. The things we can see here. So what is my expectation means, whenever I whatever we are asking, like instructions and everything, if you follow that one, we will get more better result. That's it. So you can able to crack interview very quickly, and you will remember each and every concept. If you what is the main intention of this all these things, each and every time I force you to do all these things means, if you spend more time on Anaplan, if you give more mock interviews and put more time on Anaplan, what happened easily within only few months you can crack the interview. You don't require much time. So that is the thing. If we don't concentrate the thing, some I don't want to say, but even if you spend 1 year also without spending proper time, after 1 year also you will be on same place wherever you are there. So it will not get any benefit for you. So that is the thing. My expectation within 2-3 months we should crack the interview. That's it. We should not expand more than that. So that is my intention. Other than that one, nothing I have. So you will forget if you keep more time. Like if you increase your time, each and everything you will forget. So whatever we are earlier we have studied, each and everything will you can forget after some time. Within some time only, like if you start the interview within 2 months, you should crack the interview. That's it. That is the that will be easy for everyone. And once you start the interview, what happened? If you give multiple interviews, what happened? Automatically, each and everything repeatedly they will ask questions, same questions. It will benefits you. So easily, whatever the earlier interview asked, the same question they will ask next interview. Minimum 30 to 40 questions will get repeat. So in this way, it benefits for you. So that is the reason. So we should focus 100%, then we will get result 100%. So anyway, we can see here. So how we do the data hub validation and everything. So is it clear for everyone? What is our expectation? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And in financial planning, so majorly like some real time some shortcuts will they follow, like capex and opex. Capex nothing but capital expenses, opex nothing but operational expenses. So we say we know only profit and loss, margin percentage, and expenses, non-employee expenses, non-employee expenses. So here capex and opex nothing but capital expenditure. While starting our business, what is our what we are putting invest, that is comes under the capital expenditure. And operational expenses nothing but daily expenditure daily wise, what we generally do, expenditure to produce a product, to transport a product. These expenditure comes under the operational expenses. So these they will not explain what is the capital expenditure and what is the operational expenditure. Simply they will ask what is capex and what is opex. Can you explain when they ask? Yes. Anyone does listen this question anytime? Yes.
Yes, RCB.
When did you listen this one?
In the last interview, I think.
Last interview. Last interview only they asked. So I am while explaining this thing only you did cut my phone. Later I want to discuss but I forgot. So that is the reason I am explaining this one. So anyway, for everyone it will be very useful. Each and every time they will not explain each very clearly. They will use some shortcuts. So in that scenario we should explain clearly these things. So they will use some shortcuts. We should understand the shortcuts. So anyway, we can see here how they do a validation here in Data Hub. We can see here.
There are times when you might want to have the system look at transactional data and mark when it has missing or incorrect fields. If you look at this module, you see it has transactional data that has been integrated using a code. This code represents the store and the SKU number. The system uses the delimiter to identify the two elements and displays them in the store and SKU columns. In the O4 store and P3 SKU columns, Anaplan uses find item to look up the store name and the SKU item on their respective lists and display the results. Notice if we change the transaction code, the results in O4 store and P3 SKU columns change and some are blank. While you could scroll down and identify blank cells manually, when you consider tens of thousands of transactions, it could be very labor-intensive. There are a few ways to automatically indicate a bad code. Counting code length or using conditional formatting probably come to mind. However, the best practice we recommend is to add a Boolean line item that indicates a bad code, and then use a saved view to display those transactions. Let's show you what we mean using this module, since we already have some bad codes in here. Enter Blueprint View, and insert a new line item. Format the line item as a Boolean. Now write a formula for error check that says, if either the O4 store or P3 SKU line items are blank, then the Boolean is checked. Switching back to regular view, you see that the codes that are incorrect now display a check mark in the error check line item. In order to more easily see the incorrect transaction, now write a formula for error check that says, if either the O4 store or P3 SKU line items are blank, then the Boolean is checked. Switching back to regular view, you see that the codes that are incorrect.
You can see here what is the error check. You have here, you can see here one this is the transaction code. So each and every store and what is the SKU you have sold. This is a, you can see here store, and store code you can see here, and here you can see SKU code. So generally what happened, store code ST071 you have, and SKU code you have SKU034. So here if you get miss here 0 after S after T, so you can see here same thing we are missing here. ST whatever the transaction we have, from we have one 0 we have missed here. So that is the reason. So wherever you have missed this one store, you can see Q3 Q4 store, you have one error here. So here also you have one error where you have in P3 SKUs, here you have error, here also you have error. So whatever the error we have here, so same thing what we are doing after getting error. So we are using one error check line item here. What is the error check line item? So in error check line item, is not blank, is blank of Q2 Q4 store. If it is blank, you are getting true here. And another line item, or is blank of P3 SKU. Wherever you have P3 SKU, here and here, two places you have P3 SKU error. So simply you are getting the error true here. Is blank one line item we are giving, or is blank another line item we are giving. This way you will get check here. So this is the way we will get check here. So that is the reason we can understand here how they are giving. So this is the data validation. So if you are if you are loading the transaction data with some stores code and SKU code, if you miss any number, so in that scenario what happens, simply you can get here, you can check here. So for this is a store code and SKU code, and how you are getting these details means you have blueprint view here, we can see. So there, by using the find item, some formulas we have, by using the details we are getting all these details. From here only you are getting these details. How you are getting, we can see here. And after completing this error check, you can filter the one saved view. Wherever I have error check true, I want the data, then these 3 line items I will get. You can see here.
Now display a check mark in the error check line item. In order to more easily see the incorrect transactions, add a filter that only displays transactions where error check is marked. After that, save the view. Note that the best place to set up this validation process is in the hub model. This keeps unnecessary detail from the spoke model. It also ensures that end users receive valid data, which will increase their confidence. You have reached the end of this lesson.
You can see this is the way how you get this invalidation data. You can see here whatever the invalid data by applying the filter, you can see that invalid data by applying filter to this line item. Wherever we have true, error check we are displaying here in saved view. So this is the way. So how you validate the data. So if you want see formulas, files I have explained this one on I think February 9 or 10 when you meet personally. You can see here. This is the thing I asked you to check where
In
you
order to
have.
more easily now write a form.
Yes.
Let's
So
show
these
you
are
what
the
we
formulas
mean.
you have.
Now
This
write
is
a
the very
formula
important
for error
formulas,
check.
like you can see find item and what is the delete from list using selection. These are the things I asked to check these things. So did you watch it this one, Faiz? How the find item will use? You can see here. So store data you can see. Left item name and find delimiter -1. So whatever the left is left, nothing but we will check from whatever the details we are writing here, item name from left side to it will check. And so what is the store, nothing but store detail you have in the transactional data to store dot store comma SKU details. So from that one find find delimiter -1. So this they will check each and every time. So before that what we have two things here, one is the store detail, one SKU detail, and the left side detail you will get here in store detail. SKU nothing but you have right side in transaction, whatever the list we have seen here left side. First you have store detail left side and right side you have SKU detail. In between the two things you have underscore. So that is the reason you can see item name comma find delimiter -1. So before underscore whatever the detail you have, you are getting into store. Right nothing but you can see right item name, length of item name minus find delimiter. So you can see this one, how you are getting means right side detail whatever you have. So in the transaction, so that detail you are getting here for store. So right nothing but it will check whatever the text is there from right side to it check from right side it will check, but which number we should check, nothing but length of item, this line item you can see. So length of line item whatever you are getting out of 12 items, if you have delimiter you can see delimiter nothing but underscore this one. So wherever you have, so if you have 12 length of them is the 12. So where you have underscore find underscore item name, if you found this delimiter 6 number for example, so from after delimiter you will get right side detail by using the left right detail. So you can see here.
In order to more easily see, now write a formula for error check that says blank, then the Boolean. Switching back to regular view, you see that the codes that are incorrect now display.
You can see by using the left function you can see you are getting this data before delimiter whatever you are having store detail you are getting here, this store detail. By using the right function you are getting SKU detail, right nothing but right data you are checking till wherever you have this underscore, that detail you are finding first and you are checking here. So SKU detail nothing but you can see here. So ST71 something you have here. So from left side we are checking what is the delimiter place here, underscore place is the 5th, you can see here. Find delimiter nothing but this is the underscore is the 5th position. So what we are doing here, so whatever the data 5 minus 1 4, so that is the reason you are starting 4 letters you are getting here for this one store. Is it clear how we are finding these details from this transaction, how you are finding store detail and SKU detail by using left and right? Yes. Yes, how we are finding these details? this is a somewhat tricky one, we need to understand. So you can see here, are you able to understand this thing or not? Please give me answer here. What is the left and what is the right function? In generally we have this same function in Excel, I think Excel as well. So nothing is different here. This is your length, you can see here this one. Are you able to understand this one? What is the left side text and what is the right side text in this transaction data? Okay, Inayatullah, you can see this one. Are you able to understand? This is the text. Total is the text, you can see first line. Are you able to understand everyone? So this delimiter is this underscore, nothing but this is a delimiter. So you can see this is a delimiter. So then before this delimiter we are considering by finding the using the left function. By using the left function, before delimiter, what is the detail we have? 5T71. Yes, I am getting 5T71 here. Is it clear how I am getting? Left side data I am finding. Left side data I am finding here, you can see. What is the left? First you can see for store, what is the formula? Left minus, you can see here, just if you go here, you can see left you have left side text, we are checking. Item name nothing but whatever the transaction we have, that one. Item name we are checking, total item name. Then what is the item, out of item name, which text we should check means find delimiter minus 1. What is the delimiter position there in that first transaction? 5 or not? What is the delimiter position there?
5.
5. So 5 minus 1. Is it clear? 5 minus 1 is the, you can see, find delimiter position nothing but 5, you can see. So 5 minus 1, what is the 5 minus 1? 4. We are giving, I am writing here total item. I want to up to 4 places. What is the up to 4 places I have left side data? 5T71 or not? 4 places.
Yes,
5T71, that's it. So what is for right side, for SKU, what is the formula I am using? Right function I am using. Right data I want, item name, this is item name, right data I want, but from right side how many characters I want? So what is the formula I am using? You can see right item name nothing but total text, whatever the text we have, that one we need to check. Which, how many numbers we should take in that text? Length of item minus find delimiter. Length of item. What is the length of item? How many length? What is the length of item? You can see here. Length of item. How many letters you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it correct? 11 letters do we have or not here? First text. Yes. We have 11 letters here. You can count here. Out of 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5 means 6. Is it correct? So last 6 numbers you should write here for SKU. 1, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing is there. Before delimiter, we are using by the left function we are getting. After delimiter, we are getting the by using the right function. That's it. Each and every time we are checking this text. Is it clear how we are getting this data by using the left and right function? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Just these are the numbers. This is the text. Left side data you are writing here, you are getting here. Right side data you are getting here. That's it. Before underscore, whatever the detail, the underscore nothing but delimiter. Before delimiter we are getting by using the left function. After delimiter we are getting the using by the right side right function. That's it. Nothing is there here. Logic. Please once go through this one and write each and every text and write that formula and understand. You will get easily. Nothing is there. Simple one. left and right function we have. So just in Excel also we have same functionality, left and right functions we have. So anyway, we are getting this data from transactional data to you are dividing your separating like by using the different left and right functions, and you are checking error, and in this way we'll check errors in data hub, and if you get any errors, that data you can check by the filtering the data. We'll create some line item here, and for that line item we create some logic here. Whatever the data line items we have empty, that line items we are asking to show here true here. So in this way we are getting here true wherever the data is not there. So false data is there, so you can see here you are getting here. This is the normal data, we are separating data here, store and SKU, and again Q4 store P3 SKU means wherever the proper data you have, then only you will get here proper data. Wherever you are false data, you will get error here. Why means you are using another formula for these two line items. You can see here. What is that formula? Find item Q4 stores and stores. Find item P3 SKU and SKU. What is mean by it? So why you are getting error in third store? Nothing but you can see here. Why you are not getting this empty means, I am writing formula for find item Q4 store comma store. Then what happening, whatever the general list we have, if you have proper details you will get here, store details you will get. If you don't have proper details here, store code you don't write properly, do I get store detail here? You have missed here already 0 number. Each and every number we have here ST071, but here we have ST71. Already we have missed 0. Store code we have missed. Do we get store details here if I miss any code? Yes. Do we get?
No, sir, no.
So that is the reason you can see you have wrong code. That is the reason you don't get here. Here also same thing. You got here wrong code. So that is the reason you don't get here. Here also you have wrong code. For this one also you have wrong code. That is the reason you are getting error here. So in this way what happened? Wherever you got error, wrong code if you give, you will get error here. It will not find any store. So whatever the stores are empty, you are getting here error here. So in this way we'll highlight the error data and we validate the data. In each and every interview they will ask how you will do validation in data hub. So anyway, so these are the things you can see here, and we'll by creating find item functions and this left and right functions, what will you do? We validate the data, and by creating some logics, whatever the errors are there, we will show that errors as well. Whatever that we have valid data we have, so we create this is a error check, nothing but invalid data. You write invalid data here and valid data here. Another you can create the another line item valid data. Wherever you don't have this error check, you will get valid here. So valid data you create saved view and you pull from data hub to spoke model. This is the procedure. Valid data will send and invalid data will avoid here. So each and every interview ask these questions. How you create, how you validate the data, and what is the logic we'll use, and how you pull data from data hub to spoke model. So these are we create some saved views here, and in that saved views we store valid data after validation completing. So we send this valid data to the spoke model. Whatever financial model, supply chain model is there, for that model we share. Is it clear how we are doing validation here? Yes. Is it clear for everyone? What are the things we are doing
Yes,
here? How we are validating the data and how we are differentiating invalid data? by creating different logics.
Asif bhai, can you give some points to note for this one? Hello.
Yes. So
Can we note some points if you give us for validation?
validation, what are the steps we have done here? What are the steps we have done here?
We have use some formulas, and we have a boolean check also, error check.
We are uploading the data. First of all, we are uploading the data. While after uploading the data, we are validating the data. After uploading the data, we are validating the data by using like a find item function. So then if, we are valid by creating some valid invalid line items. We are differentiating the valid data and invalid data. We are creating the saved views for valid and invalid. Then we are pulling the data into our spoke model. So write down first point. Everyone write down. Yes. First user upload the data. User or Anaplan model builder. Anaplan model builder upload the data from other data sources to data hub. After uploading the data,
Okay, Asif.
After uploading the data, we do validation by using the find item function. We do the validation by using the find item function and boolean line item formats. Boolean line items, find item function and boolean line item boolean formatted line items. Boolean formatted line items by using the isBlank functions. IsBlank function. By using the isBlank function. And did you write everyone?
Yes.
So then we create some valid and invalid line items. We create valid and invalid line items, and valid data we pull into spoke models by creating the saved views. Not directly we pull data any default module to spoke models.
Create valid and invalid line items, then we create saved view.
Saved views.
Asif bhai, we create valid and invalid line items by using filter, Asif bhai.
Valid invalid line items we create, that's it, and not filter. For validation purpose. For filtering purpose we create valid and invalid line items.
Okay.
And then finally we create the saved views of valid and invalid data.
This one create valid and invalid line items to filter data. Is it correct?
Yes, to filter the data. And valid data we send to the spoke models. So anyway, these are the steps. We create the saved views of valid and invalid data, and we pull valid data from data hub to spoke models. So this is the procedure. We follow these steps. Generally, what they do, so they will ask what are the steps involves, and this type of questions they are asking nowadays. So steps they will ask. In that scenario, in ALM also, they will ask. They are asking steps. What are the steps we do? So same while doing ALM, what we do? We create revision tag. We do the structural changes, and we create the revision tags, and we should check our model, what are the source and target, and stores, the model, dev model should be there in standard mode, and prod model should be there in deployed mode, and each and every time we should synchronize data by using the dev to prod, not test to prod. This thing also we need to check. Test model to we should not sync to the prod model. We should sync dev to prod. Once we need to check dev to test, that is fine, but you should not sync to the test to prod. So these are the steps we need to take care about. So these steps only before synchronizing the general list, whatever the things we want to give, edit option to the user, we should assign as a production list, and we should assign actions, also assign production, which are end user repeatedly they want to do the changes. So these things, basically these same things we need to explain, but they ask in different manner. Each and every time questions will not be same. Even though if you know answer, we couldn't explain. The thing is, at the time of interview, they will ask questions in different manner. Each and every time they will not ask same manner. Is it clear? Yes?
Yes, Ashish.
So these are the different steps we have. Here also in data hub also they are asking the steps. In data hub, what are the steps involving to upload the data and to pull into spoke models. These are the steps, each and everything we should explain. Is it clear for everyone? So anyway,
Yes, sir.
so we can see here other things.
In order to more easily see the incorrect transactions, add a filter that only displays transactions where error check is marked. After that, save the view. Note that the best place to set up this validation process is in the hub model. This keeps unnecessary detail from the spoke model. It also ensures that end users receive valid data, which will increase their confidence. You have reached the end of this lesson.
So this is you can see invalid data, this one. So valid data, invalid data, if you apply filter, invalid data if you want, you can get invalid data. So if you apply valid data, you can't see these three things. You can see other three things. Other whatever the data you have, you can see that only. So in this way, we can differentiate valid and invalid data. So you can see another functionality. So sometime they will ask this functionality as well. Delete from list using selection process. So This is also very simple terminology, so you can easily understand. Delete from, so from any list item, if you want delete by using the selection process. So how we can delete means, simply we have two steps here, nothing we have. We don't need to do much things here. So delete list by using the selection process. So any list, if you want delete anything, so for example you can see here. So in general list we have 13 countries. Out of 13 countries, if you want delete one list item, you want to delete. So India I don't want in this countries list. You can see here, whatever the top country we have, we will delete that one. Easily you can identify. US I don't want. So if I don't want to US, what should I do? First of all, what should I do means, wherever I have G2 country modules, in modules wherever I have this G2 country dimension, in that country I need to go that module. You can see here, one boolean formatted line item I should create here. Delete US. Delete US. So you can see here, I am creating one line item here, delete US, and format should be there in boolean. We should keep whatever the list item you want to delete, for that list item wherever you are using that dimension, for that dimension you should go. So for that dimension you should go any module, not even this module, whatever the module you want to go, you can go, and you can select this one and you can run that action. It will get delete this US. So how it get delete, you can see here. So we have one option here. One action you have here in actions, delete from list using selection process. So you can see action name, delete US. Delete US, you can see delete item from G2 country I don't want US. You can see here. So you can see system 03, wherever I have country only, you have here. So G2 country only, boolean formatted line item. Already system 03, I have something country only line item I have here also I have. So boolean formatted line item, country only. So this one I am showing, this one I am not showing this line item. Then what should I do? So here only I will create. So wherever I want I can create, but I did copy this module. Because of that one, you can see some dimensions are there, some dimensions are we don't have. So that is the reason it not showing this line item. Here I will create delete US line item, I will create here. Here also we have country dimension, so that is the reason I am creating here. So delete US2, delete US. So then I will create here boolean formatted line item we should create. So if I go to actions pane, so again if I go to actions pane, same delete list from using the selection delete US, delete So from which dimension we want G2 country. So then you can see here line items you will get. So whatever the G2 country boolean formatted line items we have, so that all dimension you will get here. Delete US you can see. So after getting this one, error the model already contains a saved action with ID delete US. So delete US2 I will create. Then so that is the reason. Yes, already I have whatever I have created here. So delete US. This one also get created here. So anyway you can see here US2 I have created now. So if I run what happened, so you can see here how many countries I don't want here in G2 countries. Yes,
Only one US.
US I don't want. I should select US and I should run the action. So I should run the action. That you can see. Are you sure want to delete US2? Action will delete one item. It will show and all associated data from the current model. Wherever US I have, so that all data will get deleted. One list item deleted successfully. Send message as a rejoin. Arshad Ahmed.
Yes.
Faiz, does he given mock interview Sudhir? Faiz to you?
No, Asif bhai.
No, he didn't given.
No, Asif bhai. नहीं दिए.
फोन करे दे कम से कम.
ल्यूमेन टेक्नोलॉजीज के बारे में पूछते हैं आसिफ भाई.
किसके बारे में पूछे?
ल्यूमेन टेक्नोलॉजीज के क्वेश्चंस के बारे में पूछे थे.
ओके.
परसों कल परसों करे था उन्होंने, तो मैं ग्रुप में डाला था क्वेश्चंस.
आज नहीं करे क्या?
नहीं करे आसिफ आज कुछ भी.
ओके ओके. आज मैं मॉक इंटरव्यू देने के लिए बोला था हमको.
मेरे को मैसेज कुछ करे तो मैं लेता था आसिफ भाई.
You can see here how many list items should delete here. So only one US should be get delete. Already they have displayed here as a one list item is getting deleting. So simply you can see here, if you go to US, you can see you can't see here. Are you able to see US here? We can't see.
No, sir.
In system modules also you can't see US here. So if I select here again two list items, Canada and Mexico, then if I run the action, then this same action if I run, so this list item again Canada and Mexico also you can delete. Action will delete two items and all associated data from the current model. Yes, two list items get deleted. Simply you can see here, if I go Canada and Mexico also I can't see. Only Brazil I can see. You can see here also. Each and every module wherever we are using module this same dimension, the data will get lost everywhere. So that is the thing. So here also same thing. G2 country. So we can't see anything here. So here also, if you bring here countries list, you can see here. You can bring this one here. If I bring this time to here, you can understand every module it will last that countries. You can see here also you can't see anything. So this way each and every list item, wherever you are using this whatever the list item, this dimension will get lost. So if I want to all those details written, what should I do? I should go to history and simply I want my details. I don't want loss my anyone. So any item I don't want to lose. You can see delete US. Add this delete US I have created here. So I will restore my model to here. So that I will get each and every item in my model. Wherever I first time I have deleted, I go to that place and I restore my model, so that I will get my each and every list item like US, Canada, Mexico, everything I can get by restoring my model. So this is the way. If I go to general list again, I can see each and everything simply. You can see US, Canada, Mexico, Brazil. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way how you can get. So by using list item, by using delete list item by selection process is the this way. We should create in that whatever the list item you want to delete, where we are using that dimension, we should go for that module and we should create one line item. In that modules, any
Asif bhai, can you tell in the stepwise? Will note down.
please
Like,
go through this micro lesson and write steps, so that will be helpful for you. So if I tell what happened, you will forget everything again. So I have explained so many times this one. So but thing is, what happened will forget. We should go through each and everything and we should prepare the notes, then only we remember every point. So if you try to write down, it will take lot of time. So as of it is time is also 10:20. So anyway, I want to wrap up this session. I have other meetings. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up our session. So is it clear for everyone? What are the steps we are doing and how we are doing here? Yes.
yes, Asif, yes.
So each and everyone try to go through that micro lessons whatever I have suggested, that validation of data hub and selection, delete list item using the selection process. You have every step there, and that will be helpful for you. Try to prepare notes as well and share it to me, whatever the notes you are preparing. So whatever you are